All right, guys, welcome to Texas Gulf Surfer, episode number 21.
Man, 21.
We can drink now.
Yeah, we're legal, man.
Yeah.
Hey there, everybody. My name is Jeff Dinacola, your surf ambassador, man. This is a great show, at least for me, because I love to talk about surfing. Before we get started, man, I want to introduce my co-host. Let me see what I got. Man, he is currently so hot. He is on fire. King of Surfside, Austin Campbell,
Thanks,
everybody.
Jeff. Man,
What's going on, my brother?
That's no joke, as hot as it was today. Oh,
It's-
man.
It is pretty appropriate because here in Surfside Beach, man, it was smoking hot today, and really all throughout Texas, man, just heat waves.
Yeah, I guess at least we have some little bit of breeze here, so.
Craziness. Yeah, the Gulf breeze is helpful, man. But so we've had some surf.
Yeah, it's been pretty good for a summertime.
Let me tell you, everybody, for June and July, I consider this very good because we've had
We
little
had some good days.
little waves, some rideable waves, some little sneaker swells, a little half of a depression down there that brought us some waves. There has been some consistency, as I come to understand, in Galveston as well. They've caught 91st Street from
Yeah.
some of the people over there tell me.
No, we've had a pretty good summer so far. I mean, June is pretty good, July.
If I can stand up on a surfboard in June or July, I'm like, that's scoreboard in Texas because it can get flat as a daggum lake, as
Yeah.
pretty much everybody knows.
Yeah.
So, speaking of surf, man, what's the forecast looking like? The guru of surf.
Well, the forecast looks, it could be a little deceiving because it's showing right now that it's just going to be kind of, it's just going to be kind of what it is. But actually, it's saying, we're going to have, 1 to 2 foot.
Like
So-
a little wind swell type
Yeah.
stuff?
So I mean, if it's summertime, I think it might be a little bit bigger down the coast, just a tiny bit. But
Right.
if you're summertime and you can get out there and get on a board, it looks like towards the end of the week, I don't know, into the weekend, it might pick up a little bit, and then they're showing like sometime next week.
Okay,
So,
good.
but now we could, we were talking about it before the show. Is
Yeah, we need to talk about
there
this.
could be a hurricane coming our way. It looks like that more than likely it's probably going to go. Well, I mean, some of the patterns are showing it's going to go more towards like Louisiana, Mississippi, and stuff.
Okay.
But there's ones showing Texas.
Something to keep our eye on for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we could just get some tidal surge. You know what I'm saying, and get something like that. But
Yeah.
we don't want anybody in Louisiana to get hurt. But man, if it could just go to one of those spots in Louisiana where there's
Right,
nobody
not
at, where it just kind of goes in, we can get a little bit of swell.
I just think, being a resident on the coastline, I think once these things come into the Gulf, man, we just go on heightened alert. I mean, I do for sure. My anxiety goes up because, there's preparations and things to be done that I'm always the guy that does it the last.
I think the good thing is
Let's just keep an eye on it.
this thing's going to come like from the Atlantic across Florida, right? And so from Florida to Texas, it's not going to have a whole lot of time for it to like speed up
Good.
and push water,
Good.
right?
Good,
Because
good,
you
good.
figure all the ones that were bad for us. If you notice, like a hurricane will come from a long ways, and the longer it's moving, it's more pushing more water.
Definitely.
The bigger it gets, right?
Yes.
So I would say that not that we couldn't have some kind of crazy rain,
Right.
storm. I think they said no matter what, we're going to get a lot of rain, so we're definitely going to watch out.
Well, let's
But-
keep an eye on that, man. You were just talking about Coastal Bend and Corpus Christi, man. Been super consistent. Consulted with some of our people down there, and man, that place is just consistent, man. That little Corpus area and North Packery Channel, real consistent. They get just
Yeah, they got
need
some
away
good
time.
sandbars in certain
They
of those
really do.
places. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
I think I would probably give them the most consistent year-round spot.
I think they
on
have the
on
most
coast.
consistent surf.
Yeah.
South Padre probably has like the best surf when it gets really good,
Yeah.
right? And then I mean, Surfside's pretty consistent. We might not have the
Yeah.
periods they have. I guess you'd say, right?
Yes, no doubt about it.
I heard it say one time that somebody said in Texas we don't have the biggest or the best waves, but we have the most waves.
Well, think about it. On a choppy day, we get a million waves.
Yeah.
So it just breaks over and over.
But
man.
yeah, they look like they have similar. Port A, they look like they're going to have similar forecasts as us.
Yes.
So.
And speaking of Port A, we want to throw this plug in for the Mayola.
Yeah, Dougie was talking about that. He's
The
going to have some buddies.
foundation.
Yeah, Dougie's going to have some buddies coming down from that, man.
Yeah, this is a good thing, man. This is an event, the Mayola Foundation for Cystic Fibrosis, and it's going down in Port Aransas, Texas. Morgan Faulkner, a previous guest and friend of the show, is hosting the event. We have Dougie Tanaka from Hawaii and a group of those guys are coming down. They're super behind this. It's very important, and I've been researching and reading, and I will also be an instructor down there. I'm going to drag this guy with me, too. We've volunteered. I just volunteered him. I've already signed up for volunteer. But it's really interesting what it says. This is an opportunity for seasoned instructors to get together with these children that have the cystic fibrosis. And as I just learned, it's a hypertonic saline that our ocean produces in the air that helps in the treatment of these young adults and young kids. Maiola, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, the Mahiola takes kids with cystic fibrosis, surfing experience natural therapies for their lungs, strengthens them, and also expels mucus. So I think that is really cool. The more they are outdoors, it has been proven to show that they have less hospital and doctor visits. So what a cool thing, man. Surfing for kids with cystic fibrosis.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Dougie was telling me about it before this even was coming up. He was telling me about, just some of the stories he was telling me
really
that they were
cool
doing
stuff,
it, some of the kids and stuff that went on, some of them were pretty good surfers, they just happened to have this, this disease. And, so.
Go on their website, Mahiola Foundation, and you'll see us out there on the 26th of July. And we'll keep you updated on that if there's any changes and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So Austin, man, I did this sunscreen, it's the Sun Potion. Here's what's really cool about it.
And it's made in Texas.
I decided just to buy some because we had talked about it, and we're looking at products to talk about on the show. So
you got the clear.
I got the clear, and I said, man, I'm just going to try this blind faith, and the sun is so brutal down here. And so here's what's really cool about it. This is sustainable, and it's made with human hands. Man, isn't that cool? Real human hands, man.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
I mean, think about it. It's not just like some robot coming through, pushing a machine. There's actually somebody's making it and stuff like that. So,
I consider this a local buy.
It's good. Yeah, they're just like in they're just in Dallas. It's in Texas, and they're just in Dallas. And
they're in Dallas.
And we won't hold that against them.
Not at all.
Because it's still Texas.
Sun Potions. Yeah, right. I think anything north of Conroe's for the Yankees love.
That was
anyway,
it,
Sun Potions.
Houston, Dallas joke there.
We have fun on this show, don't we? We get to do anything we want. Clear thing. So I take it out there, man. Dude, I try it, right, with blind faith. And here's what I come to find out about it. Man, it takes a little bit more time to put this stuff on. It is tacky. It is different in the way that it goes on your face. It took me a good 10 minutes to really get it spread properly. The greasy products, now those, you can get on quick. You're done in no time at all. But the time that it took me to get this on was worth it. It stayed on my face longer. I didn't have to reapply as quickly.
Just kind of rub it on. I mean, I might goop it on a little bit heavy sometimes. But it just stays. It doesn't seem like it rubs out. It didn't get my eyes.
You got to work it.
It doesn't get my eyes.
Yeah. And that was the biggest thing. Thanks for mentioning that. That was the biggest thing, which is why I'm now sold on Sun Potions, is it didn't get in my eyes. Because every time I'm doing this and putting the sunscreen in my eyes, and it just kills me every time. So I'm sold on this stuff. Come down to the surf station, man. Get you some of this stuff and try it out, man.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff. Like I said, I try to, we try to carry. Well, one, we try to carry local stuff, here in Texas or whatever, something like that. And then two, stuff that's got good ingredients. And then, it's kind of a smaller business. And then their stuff's real good. They have I think we read the ingredients and we said it sounded like you could eat it.
Yeah. I was reading the ingredients. It's really good. It's probably could eat it. But man, I'm sold on this stuff. So this is what's going to get me through summer.
Don't eat it, kids.
Sun Potion. This is my new stuff, and I gave it a real honest, review as far as what I thought. So unless somebody comes out with something better, now I am going to tell you this though, just for grins, I'm going to order some of that new Kelly Slater stuff just to see. I'm a fan, and I'm sure it's overpriced because guys got to make a lot of money. But I'm going to try.
It's supposed to be great stuff.
Yeah, I read a little bit about it, and it's like environmentally all
Everybody's
cool.
Got it.
This is reef safe too, by the way, so very cool. But just for the heck of it, I'm going to get some of that. I'm going to use it. I'm going to review it and kind of see how that goes compared to like this company out of Dallas, which is.
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure, if any Texas. I don't know. I haven't been to a lot of places besides like the desert in California and like Arizona.
Yeah.
That had the heavier sun, or something like that down in Mexico maybe. But
yeah.
And so another thing we've been selling at the surf station that we want to talk about just in general is a lot of people are going to remember it, but so the bubblegum surf wax is back, right? And we got
Bubble
some,
gum's coming
yeah, we
back.
got some shirts and stuff too. But the wax is really what I want to, tell. So this is like the original formula right here,
Is it?
which is great, right? There's little, but they have their premium blend, like their new stuff. And man, I've been using this. It's warm right now. It's warm. They're calling this their warm, so it's a little bit softer than the tropical. But I've been using this on top of my when I go surf every time, and so. And we still got all the other waxes we carry. In fact, we're going to talk about the different ones each time.
For
About
20 plus years, this was the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, all during the 80s and 90s and late 70s, man, this was the stuff. Man, I used tons of this. This was like cool.
Yeah.
If you had a bubble gum wax sticker in the back of your truck, you were like pretty hip.
yeah, they got some. And like I said, this is the new formula, and it's a warm water wax, but it seems to stay on as pretty good as tropical.
Now, what does a bar this set a feller back?
And I wax. I mean, I don't know what anybody else. I still sell it for $250.
Dang, that seems cheap to me.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that it won't go up one day, but right now I'm still selling it for $250.
That seems like a pretty fair price to me. Under $3
know.
for a bar wax, surf station.
Come in,
Where you
check
can
it
get
out.
everything from a fin screw to a 10-2.
Yeah.
Man, that's our motto here.
Yeah, we try to, and like shop local everywhere.
Yeah, that's our thing, man. Find a coffee shop, barber shop, surf shop, mechanic shop that some local people own. Give them
So
a
we
business.
got a little secret project.
Oh, we're so
going
excited
on.
and so pumped. We have to cut this show a little bit short tonight and get some rest because we're off early on a secret mission, and we'll have some film and some video of it. Austin and I got invited on a little adventure, and we're going to test some new equipment and some new theories and strategies. We don't want to give it away, but
Fishing trip.
yeah, a little fishing trip we're
Yeah.
going on tomorrow. And we'll have
Yeah.
some videos of that. So
It should be a good time.
yeah,
but,
don't want to do any name dropping right now because a
Yeah.
lot of people.
but yeah, and
out
so
there.
man, I don't know, like what else has been going on, and it's summertime, so
Tons of people traveling, man, all over the place. I mean, this is the time that Texans go, man. It's flat here. They go, man. A big group just got back from Cabo, local surfers here. Larry, McKenzie, Rick, Morris, the Nelson brothers surfing, man. They were tearing it up down there in Johnny, California.
yeah, there's been a lot of
People traveling.
but here's the thing: is it hadn't been flat here,
No,
so we had some good surf. There's been some. In fact, I went out.
yeah. Surprising waves for summertime surf and the summer patterns.
Yeah. I went out the other day after I gave a surf lesson. I think before and after.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah,
I
we had
saw
our little protege Alice out there again.
Yeah,
she's getting ready for the TGSA.
Good for her.
Yeah,
man.
man,
Is she going to do some of
she
the
said-
surf camps?
She said yes. It sounded like she's going to be ready as soon as they start having some of the stuff. So
I love that,
We actually
man.
saw John Jones out there.
The ambition of a kid. God, do you love
Yeah,
that?
yeah, it's great. So I actually was testing out our new old secret weapon.
Speaking of John Jones, our chief, friend of the show, man, he's going in for some knee surgery. He's going to be out of the water for about 2.5 months. He's getting the whole ball joint replaced. Best of luck. He's a fast healer. He's a good man. He's our chief. So say prayers for him. I believe it's happening on the 22nd.
Yeah, we had him on the show, right? And he was talking about having his knee surgery, and then they
Yeah,
kind
they
of delayed
postponed
it
it.
and delayed it. And so, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he said when he was out in the water. I tell you what, though, for someone who needs
Yeah.
knee
knees?
surgery,
Yes.
Um,
Me too. I need
he
knee
was
surgery.
man, he was popping up pretty good on the board, man. So
Yeah, man, he's
as soon as he gets all fixed, man, he's gonna better watch out. He's gonna be catching waves all over the place.
Man, he is. He's one of those kind of guys that just catches everything that comes his way, man. Yeah, so we're wishing him a quick recovery, and we'll keep you posted on that. And for some people out there may or may not know it, one of our local surfers, Gil Romero, had some heart surgery, and man, he is bouncing back well, man. Out there walking a mile a day, and
Yeah, he's got his board back there, getting ready
Got a
to.
brand new board
Yep,
coming
so
now?
he's going to be on the new board pretty soon in the water. And man, watch out for
Yep.
Gil, man. He's going to be
man,
the board, and
It's
man,
a cool board.
He's going to be gliding on it,
Yep.
and then
he
man,
as well has 2 months
it's
before
gonna-
he's back in the water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
hard
it's
to
gonna
say,
be-
but
it's gonna
the
be a
board
good
will be
board.
ready to go by then, and so I'm pretty pumped. And again, we're going to leave you guys a little bit short tonight because we got to go do this secret project, which we're going to report back to you
hey,
guys.
hey, did you tell? Did you,
No, he ain't coming.
Did you
either.
tell?
He didn't get invited on a secret
Did you tell him
project.
that we had to leave early?
No.
Oh man, oh
The
man.
guy back there eating.
We said we didn't have any
Hostess
guests or
cupcakes.
anything. So, all right. Well, apologies again to Matthew McConaughey. And hey, guys, maybe we'll get some photos in for y'all on our secret mission.
Love you guys,
All
man.
right, peace out.
Keep
Have a good
surfing.
one.
Bye-bye.